Hey guys, you're watching because you want to know only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Build a Spooky Mansion. I'm pretty sure that this is the last one before actual Halloween, and we're nowhere near finished. This will go into November, potentially into December as well, and it doesn't matter, I don't care. It's a fun build for me. I'm enjoying it. Last episode we were inside the house. We did some really cool things in there. So if you didn't see last episode, I recommend going and checking it out. Off camera, between the videos, I have finished off the tree. I've put all of the leaves on all of the branches. I think I've got them all. Oh no, I see one I missed. Look. Like that. Don't be surprised if I did miss some. It's so hard to get like every single one. There's a missed one there. And a missed one there. You just got to look at the tree at different angles to try and cover them all. And basically, you'll end up with, from what I was saying, what was it, 2 episodes ago or 3 episodes ago? That you have to place the leaves on every side of the log, on each log. It's a lot of work. It takes a lot of time. It took about an hour to do this by hand. But the effect you get from it is fabulous, isn't it? It's such a cool looking custom tree. Exactly what we want. Now, I think seeing as though we can't use vines for dripping blood, we're going to instead spam some vines on the edges of each of the hanging parts of this. I don't know what it's sort of like a willow tree, but sort of not. I'm going to call it sort of a willow. A weeping willow tree. But on any of the sort of overhang sections at the ends, the tails of them, we're going to be placing some vines, and then over time these will hopefully grow down all the way down in front of the tree, and we'll get this sort of like long fingernail-y look. Do you know what I mean? Like really long spindly fingers. And it's going to look so. By the way, look how many times I've cleared the weather 3 times since I've been on the world. Isn't it just ridiculous? Oh man. Alright, and that one. There must be something with world seeds that correlates directly to weather. There has to be. I have never. I used to laugh when I used to watch Minecraft. I'm sure you guys, some of you guys at least, would have watched Minecraft when it was a really big thing. It's not really that big anymore. But when it was a big thing, one of the servers that they used to, or every server they seemed to go on, always used to rain all the time. And I thought it was just a bit of a joke. I just thought because, you know, someone's always on the world and they play it so often that, yeah, it's going to feel like it's raining a lot of the time. Now I believe them. Now that isn't the case. Now it's definitely to do with the seed itself. So what I'm going to do then, I'm putting down a little bit of a gravel pathway, a broken gravel pathway leading to the tree, just for somewhere for it to go. I want the same thing to happen on the other side of the stairs that lead into the mansion. So we want something like this and something this way, and then we want to have some gravestones. I'm going to use cobblestone walls and cobblestone stairs. I'm going to use them both. And mossy cobblestone walls, obviously, just to get a different look. And we're going to use them all for gravestones. And hopefully, by having like 3 different types, it's going to look like different sizes of gravestones. It won't just like, they won't all look the same. There'll be some sort of differences in them. Also, I need to thicken it up in some places. I need to get some more edgy, roughed up areas here and there. But we're getting down a basic idea. We want a nice wall. Well, not a nice wall. We want a spooky wall, if possible, going around this path. And I think this is going to give us our total perimeter for the build, like our outer edges. We don't want to build any further out than this area. You know, to those tree lines, to that tree, to that tree. This middle bit here, we can customize, we can do what we like with. We don't really want to go any further. Otherwise, we end up sort of getting too big for our boots, if you like, and we end up spreading away too far. Through my gravel, I threw it on the ground, and we ended up we end up never getting it finished. We need to limit ourselves somewhat. We need to give ourselves a maximum. So let's get some walls. We want both of these, and we want some stairs. We want those as well. It should give us like 3 different tubs. Now, you don't want to randomly place them about, because if you randomly place them about, they're going to look like random pieces of walls and cobblestone. But if we add them in some sort of pattern, we can make taller ones. And we can make ones that are just stairs. And that one. And this one. No, I don't like that. I sort of like something like this, though. Yeah, I like that. And that one. And then what we do is we then go a block back, or, you know, a couple of blocks back, and we do another row of them. Like this one. That I don't want them to be the same. And we'll have one like that. Just go creative with your designs. Try and get as many different ones as you can. And already we're looking like great without even doing anything else. They look like gravestones. I want to surround this area. I want to have so many of them around here. Scrolled the wrong way. That, yeah, it's just going to look so spooky. Like that. We're going to have a few down here. And the same on this side. And down this side of the path as well. I love the long ferns as well. They're really already just helping the fact. And stair one. Single one. I like the single ones because they look a little bit more broken. They look a little bit more bust. And then we'll have some behind. We'll sort of double layer this up as well. Like this. I have sort of a non-mossy one in there as well. Not down there. Yes. Okay, next step is podzol. Not sponge. Is podzol. And we put 2 blocks or 1 block. Doesn't really matter. In front of the graves. It really makes them stand out. It really, I was going to say isolates them, but it's sort of the wrong word. Yeah, it just makes them stand out. I think it really works for graves. It looks good in survival as well. You can put ones with just 1 single one. You can do ones with 2. You can do them so that so they're not all covered and just some of them are still grass. Almost like it's a little bit overgrown. Like that. I sort of like that. I'm going to put some random bits of dirt back in some of them. Over on here. Like that. Oops. That one. Oh yeah, the long ferns. I underestimated them. I think they actually look a lot better than I thought. So I might actually be adding more of those. They're a spooky looking fern anyway when you put them into this sort of context. And that one. And that one. Yes. Okay. Very, very cool. We want a wall now, or a fence, I think, sort of a surrounding wall. Might use some leaves in there as well. But we'll start off with some fences. I want a darker one. I'm going to go with the black one, the same one as we used on here. It's nice and spooky. Might put the, what was it? Iron bars or something above them as well, potentially. And what we want to do is we just want to have this, the broken sort of fence style that we do sometimes. So, like, just have some of them connecting, some of them not quite touching, like this. And the same around this side. I love the black of it. Yes. And we'll come up this way. And down this side. I like the gravestones being on the outside and not on the inside of the fence. It just gives an extra level. And a little bit down. Oops, not on the gravestone. That sounds like a bad idea. Like that. We want heads. We want some zombie heads and some skulls. I don't know what's going on with that one. Player head. Is it actually my head? I don't know what's going on with that one. Anyway, zombie heads. We want some of these just in some of the graves, just so like they're almost sticking out. It'd be really cool if somehow we could model like an arm, you know, like sticking through. That would be cool. But I don't think I could actually get it to actually like, stick up and out and stuff like that. And we'll go with some skeleton ones as well. Doesn't matter what way they're facing, the more diverse the better. And I think that's pretty good, right? Yeah. I want to kill some of this grass around here. It's looking a little bit too green at the minute. I like the green around the outside, but I don't like the green in the middle. So we want to... soul sand is a potential one. Coarse dirt. Because that obviously doesn't go back to grass. Coarse dirt doesn't. It's always going to be like that. And some soul sand. Mix some of this in around the past. Let's go first round with some coarse dirt. I should probably just mark the holes first, and then I can go in and fill it all in afterwards, can't I? It's probably the faster way to do it. I always like to try and be as efficient as possible. Only going to do this around the, around the path area. I'm not going to be doing this anywhere else, really. Like, not around the graves or anything like that. Just sticking sort of around the paths. Fill all of this in with coarse dirt. Hello? There we go. We're good. Fill it all with the coarse dirt. And then I can go around and I'm going to poke more holes. It doesn't matter if I break... Stupid rain. It doesn't matter if I break the gravel or the dirt on the next hole run round for the souls, for the soul sand to go in. Because if I break the dirt or the gravel, it's just going to make it more random and more diverse, which is exactly what you want. So, we then come around again. I don't mind if I break gravel. I don't mind if I break grass. I don't mind if I break dirt. It doesn't matter. And we're just going to crack some holes out here for the sand, for the soul sand to go in. Why am I having so much trouble with my words today? Put this all in here. Doing it this method, as you can see, you get no patterns. It's impossible to get a pattern when you're just spam breaking the blocks. And that's exactly what you want. So, look at that. No longer is it like just a green grass path. We want some leaves. I think I'm going to go with... I've used spruce a lot. So I think I'm actually going to go with... I don't think there's any difference between those two, really. But we'll go with some apparent dark oak leaves. And I'm going to fill these in spots where the fence doesn't. 2 blocks, 3 blocks high. 1 block as well. Don't go any taller than that. Just sort of keep that. Make some bushes. Some thicker than others. Don't put them on top of the fences, though. Like this. Like this. It's just going to sort of leave the gravestones visible, but a little bit more hidden. We're definitely isolating a path. We're sort of hinting people that's where you want to sort of move towards. That's the sort of direction you want to head in. I have those ones. That one. How are we looking? How are we looking? I think I've got all the spaces that I wanted, didn't I? Yeah, perfect. We want some ferns and some other... If we've got any other spooky plants. The ferns, yes. Long grass, yes. Maybe a few rose bushes. They're red. They're sort of bloody. The chorus plants. They could look really cool because they grow... I think... Do I need a block or a seed for these? I've never played with these before. I know what they are. Seed. No. Like, I think I just place these down. Flower. Chorus. Ah, there we go. That one? If you eat these, you teleport. But I think I'm in creative mode, so it won't let me. How do I plant these? Ah, end stone. And I know you plant one of them. Not that one. There we go. And these will grow. Can you bone meal them? I doubt it. No. But they'll actually grow. I don't think... Ah, that's the one. Oh, I can grow them manually as well. Oh, excellent. All right, I'll give it a little bit of a head start then. If you haven't seen these, we don't have these on console yet. But these will actually grow into random sized, spindly, purple plants. Perfect for this sort of Halloween style thing. They look overgrown, they look unmanaged. Exactly what we sort of want. I'm trying to put like 2 or 3 down to see if I can give it a little bit of a head start in the growth, because I don't know how long these take to grow. I know of them, but I've never really used them or played around with them. Oops. But yeah, and as you can see, if you break the bottom one, it breaks them all. And you'll get these ones poke on the side, which are the fruits. They're like the seeds of it. And then you can actually eat these and it'll teleport you around. Only if you're on survival mode, though, as it seems. And like that. Oh, that one's already grown. We didn't have that one 4 blocks high, I'm pretty sure. Did we? Maybe we did. I don't know. I'm going to let it grow and sort of see what happens with it. And hope for the best. We're going to go with some tall ferns around the edges. I'm trying not to go near the middle, though, of the pathway. Just around the edges here. Get rid of that one. And maybe around the gravestone area. We're already very ferny over here, so I don't need to do too many. But we don't have that many on this side. So I'll put some of these around. Long grass, same thing. Just sort of spooky, hides your vision. Makes you sort of can't quite see through it as well as you would probably want to. Say, oops. Same. Oh, I forgot the ferns down the inside. Oh, not many spaces for this to go. Like that. Long grass will have more on the inside here. Banners are another thing that comes up in the comments section quite a lot. Why don't you change the textures for banners to make them torn and stuff? That sounds really cool. I don't think it works quite like that, though. I don't think banners have a texture. I haven't looked at them in the files, but I don't think they actually have a texture. I think they're very much like the vines and stuff like that. They're their own special blocks. Sometimes Minecraft can work in some very strange ways. This is looking so cool. I mean, look at this for like an entranceway. Hey, don't you think? And then a few rose bushes. Just a few. Rose bushes are perfect because if you ever touched or been near a rose bush in real life, you'll know that they're covered in thorns. They're very, very painful plant. Thorns, evil, bad. You know, you don't want to get hurt by them. You don't, stay away from them. It's perfect for Halloween. I want to get some mob spawners. I might just use actual spawners though, instead of dispensers, and let them spawn zombies, but we need to sort of change the textures of those to be able to do that. Anyway, that is where I'm going to leave it for this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button. Check out this. If you haven't already, then feel free to subscribe. We shall see you in the next episode.